Welcome back to Be the One. This is Nadia. Today, the subject is independence. As of late, it has been looked kind of down upon that a woman is independent, and people feel like because you're independent, you don't basically you don't need help, or you won't accept help when you need it, and they assume that you want to be in charge of everything. Most women today are independent. This table is shaking. Most women today are independent kind of by default because I'm not a man hater, but it's going like men are not stepping up. Ever since I was young, it's always been more women that I've seen that's on their grind, and more women have their own place, more women have their own car, more women are out here working, and like it's a lot of hobosexuals out here, like the dudes who like to find women who got their stuff together so they could kind of try to ride off of that wave. And I feel like that's ridiculous. Like I ever since I was young, I never wanted to be a burden on my mama or anybody. Like I try to get stuff done myself, and then if I need help, I'll ask for it. But I um I always like I moved out when I was 22, and I stayed gone until I was 30, and I had like a rough patch, and I moved back home for a little while, and now I've been back gone for almost 3 years. It's like what, that's 8, 9, 10, 11 years that it's been me on my own, with the exception of the time where I needed to, you know, move back home for a little bit and regroup. But I bought my own cars that I had. I always had my own place. Like I, for the most part, keep a job. Like even when I didn't have a job, like I started doing hair to hustle some money just so I could have something in my pocket. But it's a lot of people that feel like someone owes them something. Like people look at me crazy all the time because I'll be outside working on my car. But it's like, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? Especially if I don't want to spend the money. Like if something happens to my car and it's a relatively easy job, I'm going to do it. Like that's just always been how I was. Like I'm very self-sufficient, and if I get in a relationship, I want the man to be just as independent as me. I want him to know, to be as responsible as me, know how to pay bills on time, keep insurance on your car, not out here doing no crime, like stuff like that. I want you to have your stuff together. I don't require nobody to have like, you know, degrees and whatever. I'm cool with a blue collar worker, but just be able to manage your own money, be able to take care of yourself. Look don't look for me. Now if we together and you need help, like you fall on a hard time, fine. And before that you were handling stuff on your own. But it's kind of one sided. A lot of times women, we we do all of we do all of the heavy lifting, and then we kind of uplift the dudes or whatever, and then when the time comes for it to reciprocate, a lot of times you get left in the wind, so you struggling on your own when you help somebody else come up. And That's what I'm not trying to do. If the person I wind up with is not on the same page and the same level as me as far as responsible being responsible and like handling his business, I don't want him. I'm not trying to raise nobody. Like I need to get a man that's already grown when I got him. I don't have to teach you how to live a life of an adult. Um, I don't know. Trying to see if I have anything else to say, but for the most part, like I always been independent. I always been a loner too. So it's like I don't mind going do everything by myself if I have to. I don't mind. Like I just like to get stuff done, or try to figure out a way to get stuff done the best possible way I can. That's all I have to talk about today, I guess. I don't have nothing else on this topic. Talk to y'all later. Bye.